All right, it's rolling.
Okay. What we're going to go over today is we're going to walk you through some of the steps of the wedding. There's a couple different. Go ahead and you take that. There's three traditional ways to do a wedding. There's the first where there's no photographs taken at all before the wedding.
Okay.
So maybe a couple candidates, but most of the photography is done between the ceremony and the reception. The only problem with that typically is that sometimes that area, that time between the wedding and the reception where the group shots are done, that causes, I mean, those have gone 2-3 hours sometimes. Yeah, I mean that, and it is right here, this is your wedding and you do it the way you want to. I mean, we've had weddings where the bride and groom did all the pictures before the wedding. We've had it where they didn't do any and we did them all between wedding and reception, okay? What we found is a nice little blend that works, where typically what we do in this format, and I've laid it out one time, we did a class on this. That's what I call the perfect wedding. And say the wedding's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So what we do is we come in at least 2.5 hours before the wedding. The bride comes in, she finishes, she's about 80-90% ready for the wedding. We get there, we do take pictures of her finishing up, doing the makeup, putting the gown on, the veil. We have the mother put the garter on, and then we go into the church or wherever we're doing it, and we do the pictures with the bride, her individual pictures. We do the pictures with her bridesmaids, mom and dad, any family that's there. When we do most of the pictures before the wedding, it really knocks out a lot of time. It's huge. And one of the best parts of that is when the bride is done, when she's done with her individual pictures and her bridesmaids, how many are you going to have?
5.
5? Ooh, nice size wedding. That's good. 5's a good number. When we get done with those, the bride goes back into hiding, touches up her makeup, relaxes, chills out. We do the same thing with the groom. The groom doesn't take as long as the bride.
Right.
So, I mean, we can do him and they cut up and we get those pictures out of the way. Then typically we go into the ceremony. Groom arrives, separate area, finish shooting bride, shooting groom. Then we go into the actual wedding. And doing all of those pictures prior to the wedding, that eliminates a whole lot of anxiety, it really does. And then all we have to do between the wedding and the reception is the group pictures. That's all we have to do. Yeah, and it works really well. All right, now let's go up. We'll go up to the where the actual wedding's taking place, and we'll talk about some of the posing. All right. All right.